Jail 23 responding code 3 from Interment to Ventura Missile.
Alright guys, this is going to be a really short video. It's been one of those days, man. I've been rolling through the hood. Oh, that's right, I'm not supposed to cuss anymore, so try to watch that. But I'm going to have to make another video soon about what happened today. It's about tinnitus. I spent all day getting hearing tests and everything else, man. Not good. All those years of driving around with my siren blasting, and it turns out I've got tinnitus. And if you don't know what that is, it's like a nightmare. It's beep. That's what I hear in my left ear. But what I want to talk about now in the next couple of minutes before I get home here is a couple of things. This is just more or less like a little confab between friends. I've had a couple of really great people on YouTube, some of my subscribers that have asked me, hey man, keep making videos, I like what you have to say. And you know, we all have a little bit of ego, I guess, because that stuff really feels good, man. I mean, you know, there's nothing worse than putting a lot of work into something and then, you know, wondering if anybody even appreciates it. So for those of you that compliment the videos, you know, that's great. You don't always have to agree with me. That's not the purpose of the videos, but I do like some feedback because, you know, nobody wants to talk to a brick wall. That, you know, so that being said, also, if, you know, and I hate to even do this because, you know, I almost hate to almost beg for viewers, but the fact of the matter is I noticed last night I've got something like I've got over 200 videos uploaded on this channel. Some of you know I have two other channels. One of them is, this one is more for politics and weapons. It's turned into a political channel. It used to be just tactics and weapons and you know, prepping and things of that nature. But one of the things I noticed is I've got like 200 videos up, and when you think about the amount of time, and I'm not crying on your shoulder, this is just a casual discussion, that's an awful lot of time spent making videos. And I mean, just in case you're wondering, I have not made one single penny off of any YouTube video. That's not the motivation. It'd be nice, but I don't have enough subscribers, I guess. I don't even really know how YouTube works. I haven't checked it out in detail. It seems complicated. I know some people make money off of their videos, and it's probably through advertising, and I have some of mine with ads on them, but I don't make any money off of it, so what can I say? I do think the number of subscribers has something to do with it too. Would it be awesome? Yeah. So my little embarrassing moment here is going to be to sort of ask you guys as a favor, if you guys like these videos and if you get something out of them, you know, please feel free, and I encourage you strongly to, you know, tweet them out with a little caveat. Hey, you know, check this guy's videos out. You know, he's a jerk. I don't agree with anything he says, but you know, they're fun to watch or whatever, or they stimulate thought or conversation. If you would do that, or put them on your Facebook, and I'll watch my language. You know, I can imagine some of my other videos. I just started Watch My Language 2 videos ago because I realized that I just have a very foul mouth and it's terrible. It's because, no excuses, but when I'm passionate about something, I just let it all hang out. So, you know, I'll keep them clean, and you guys can post them on your church homepage. No, I'm just kidding. But, you know, on your Facebook, whatever you could do to help me build up a following. And here's why. Number one, it'd be cool if all of a sudden the number of viewers had something to do with the potential to make money. That'd be cool. I'd really be more encouraged to put more into it. I mean, you got to admit, I put some cool things in my videos, like police cars crashing, and, you know, that's all fun stuff, man. Designed to entertain. But I also have a great passion for talking to people, in case you haven't noticed. You know, I'm an instructor, man. That's in my blood. So I like to talk and to discuss things that are important, and nothing is more important than the you know, the situation in our country today, or the future of our country, our way of life. So, you know, please do that for me and see if we can't drum up some, because I'll be honest with you, what I think are some of my most interesting videos, I might have, you know, 50 views max. I've got over 4,000 Twitter followers, and it blows my mind that I can send something out to 4,000 people and get 8 people that watch the video. Now, I'm not trying to lay a guilt trip on you. I don't understand how that works. I mean, you would think that if somebody follows you on Twitter that they want to hear what you had to say. And if you're a Twitter person, you don't have to watch me talk. I wouldn't want to look at me talking, but you could just turn it on and still tweet your little heart, almost cussed again. Tweet to your heart's content and hear what I'm saying. And you'll miss all the cool graphics that I throw in from time to time. But anyways, enough about that. So I can't just talk about this. So I'm gonna throw something else out there real quick. And it has to do with, I was tweeting this morning, I heard on the news that I think Washington State is doing away with the term husband and wife. It's going to be hard for me not to cuss on this one. Can you believe that? Now, just think about that. On the surface, that is just bad enough. So marriage certificates and things like that are going to have spouse, A and spouse B. Listen, this is exactly part, and this is a very big part of what's happening to America right now, right in front of our eyes. It is another step in the dismantling of our way of life. And I don't understand why we are all not, I don't want to say up in arms, or somebody will take that the wrong way. Why we are all allowing this to happen without, there should be major protests in the streets. There should be letter writing campaigns. I mean, is it just me, or do you realize what a terrible role or part in the destruction of America that plays? Doing away with our traditions, I mean, and it's every day. It's a nativity scene in California, Santa Monica, California. They can't show that because that's offensive to atheists. They're doing away with the concept of husband and wife now because they want to be all-inclusive to same-sex marriages. States that are authorizing same-sex marriage. It's if you look at each individual thing and you listen to the liberal college professors that have poisoned and are poisoning our children's minds in school, who want them. What was the other thing I heard last night on Fox? One of the college professors was trying to initiate a thing where the kids the students don't identify themselves as Americans anymore. Do you not see the writing on the wall? Do you not see the communism embedded in that? And I say communism because that's where socialism leads to if it's done properly. This guy in the White House and all these people that put him in the White House and all of the affiliated organizations that support him, they have one goal in mind, and that is to take America down. And people say, well, what do you mean? Why would the president want to take America down? It's very clear. I don't know why this is not clear to people. I think liberals, in many cases, they look at it as a us against them, and it's like, yeah, we got you because we got this thing done, or now there's gay marriage and there's legalized pot and this, and it's like sort of a, yeah, we're kicking butt on the Republicans. It's so much more deeper than that, people. You do away with the traditions of a culture, and that's happening every single day. And it's all puzzle pieces that fit. It's like, or ladder rungs. One leads to the other. We put these liberal judges into the Supreme Court, and look what happens. Look what this guy, what was his name, Boehner or whatever, that with the healthcare, the Obamacare thing. I mean, there's no way on earth to justify the ruling that he gave. It didn't make any sense. And then you got Sotomayor or whatever her name is on the bench now. All these liberals that are hell bent. These are the same people that were the long-haired, dope-smoking people in the 60s that were throwing Molotov cocktails at the police. And now they've cut their hair, put suits and ties on, and they're running our government, and they're running it right into the ground. One of the things that frustrates me is, I like watching Michelle Malkin. I think she's kind of hot, except she does make a weird face every now and again, and then her hotness level drops by 60 points. But people, Sean Hannity, Michelle Malkin, I don't think they get it at all. Bill O'Reilly, I don't think they get it, because they are talking as though Obama is being reckless and doesn't understand the ramifications of his decisions, letting Hillary Clinton go over there and kiss the butt of Morsi in Egypt. And then, of course, a couple days later, he turns right around and declares himself the king. Those are not accidents. That's not stupidity on Obama's part. This is not like a guy that is in the office of President of the United States that doesn't know what he's doing. He knows. The important thing for everyone to recognize and to understand and embrace, it's very important that you realize that he knows exactly what he's doing. All of these people on that team are working day and night to do away with anything that it brings and maintains structure in this country, because it has always been his dream and the dream of his father to take America down many notches and make us so that we're not the big, evil, mean people that run around with the strongest military and push our weight around the world. He wants to see America like Europe, where all these countries are equally as screwed up as the ones next to him. And he's doing a great job. He plays off of psychology that is like Psychology 101. I never even took psychology, and I know this stuff. This whole fiscal cliff, theatrical crap that we're going to go off the fiscal cliff. He has arranged his speeches and what he says about that and the people that speak on behalf of him in such a way that no matter what happens, it's going to be the Republicans' fault. And this is crafted in a way to where, well, this wouldn't have happened if the Republicans would have worked with us. And that is designed and crafted to further divide the people. Simple mathematics that even I can understand. You take a room full of people that are getting along pretty okay, and they're doing well for themselves, and you start bifurcating and separating and splitting them up into the black ones and the white ones and the he's and the she's, and then the ones that don't know if they're a he or a she. And you take the traditions and you make them, this group doesn't like them, so you do all of this stuff and divide and then make all of them dependent on the mother government. And you have the old Soviet Union. That's what you have. Yeah, this is like Karl Marx crap. So when we look at these news stories about, they're going to take away husband and wife and make it spouse A and spouse A, and we shake our head, we better be shaking our head and understanding that these are direct affronts at the Constitution of the United States. Well, the Constitution doesn't say that you have to have... No, the Constitution of the United States, one of the main points that was made in the Constitution by our founding fathers was to keep the government small. And the reason they wanted that... Unbelievable. As you can see, it's dark. I got to open up the door here to get light. I got a phone call right in the middle of this video and my dad and I talked for like an hour or so. I can't remember what I was talking about, but basically I think it had to do with just the way some of these things that seem like they're small are actually very serious, and they play a big role in taking down America. So, let me sum this up, because I've lost my train of thought big time. Just had a very long conversation. So, leave me some feedback if you could. And, if you guys have a subject you want me to talk about, lay it on me in the comments and or shoot me a private message or whatever. And, I'll be like that wise old guy that lives up on the mountain, and I'll come to help your village. All right, guys, stay safe, and I'm out.